Hey everyone, welcome to Casual Drive. Now it's been a really long time since I've made a casual drive. I think the last time I did one was Spooky Drive. But this is actually me doing this recording a second time because I actually didn't really point out some stuff that I wanted to talk about, and I wasn't really that happy about how I discussed some games. You know, I didn't go a little bit more in depth in some of the games, which I'm gonna be doing today. So Xbox E3 conference ended yesterday. You know, today is 12th or the 13th. It's the 12th of June. I think Sony's E3 conference just finished today. It's like a few hours ago. I saw it, and you know, I noticed that both consoles didn't really show off that much games. Well, at least big games in their conference. But Xbox seemed like they had more games. Like, it may have been indie games, but those indie games really looked surprisingly well done. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today, the Xbox E3 conference and the games I am personally looking forward to playing when they release. Now, the ones that are being released some are Xbox console exclusive. I mean, launch exclusives, meaning I think it means that it's being released first on Xbox and on the later dates for the others, which you can still get your hands on it, which I definitely will. And the others will be Xbox exclusives, Windows 10 exclusive, and all that. So to start things off, one of the games I am really looking forward to is Ashen 1. Now, Ashen 1 looks very, very good. You know, it's weird. The art style is weird when it comes to the character design because they're faceless, which, hey, it looks fine. You know, it leaves the human mind to interpretation of how the characters would look like had they had faces, which I personally like. You know, I can picture the man having blue eyes, a great looking mustache, and all that. And the rest of the art styles looks amazing. It looks pretty good, and it really reminds me, the game mechanics reminds me of Dark Souls. It looks more kind of like Dark Souls if it were an indie game, which is freaking awesome for me since I like Dark Souls, and there aren't any guns here that are new. I'm pretty sure Rockstar is releasing a new update tomorrow, I believe, or Wednesday. I think one of those days. But other than that, yeah, it has the same fighting mechanics as Dark Souls. You know, you can have a shield to block, a sword to attack, and you know, the enemies they showed in the trailer, it has like kind of like a black spirit ghost type of enemy, which kind of reminds me of not one of those spells, dark spells. I forgot what it was called. But yeah, and then there's like a big boss, like a massive boss, which kind of reminds me of Yorm, or to me it actually reminds me of Vendrick. And yeah, it's like really Dark Souls like. So that's one of the games I'm really interested in. I think it's also multiplayer, which means you can actually grab a friend and play together. I'm not sure if it's online though, like as far as online multiplayer, like teaming up with other random players, or you know, I'm not sure how that goes. I'll be sure to look for more information on that and probably bring it to you and discuss more about it. So for now, we'll go ahead and go to this is why you shouldn't look down at your paper and drive at the same time, because I wrote all the stuff that I'm going to talk about here. So the next one is The Last Nights. Now that one, if you thought the Ashen one looked good, The Last Night probably blew your shoes off, because this game right here is the one I'm really excited about. It looks absolutely amazing. The settings, the surroundings, it's like a pixel art, which I really like, you know, and it looks like it really has a good story, which I really hope it does. Then again, like the art style and the settings and all that, the graphics, it looks great. You know, and the game is like it kind of reminds me of Sleeping Dogs, of where it takes place in China. I think it's called in China. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in China. You know how there's like rainy nights, lightings, and all that. It has like a similar feel to it, and it's basically every introvert's dream, because it starts off with a rainy setting inside a home, and outside the window you can see the city, the subway station, which, oh, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's an introvert's dream. An introvert's dream. I say introverts. It doesn't really matter how I pronounce it, as long as you guys understand what I'm saying. But yeah, that's a game I'm really excited about. I'm definitely buying that when it's getting released. That is also a launch exclusive, I believe. So yeah, it's a launch exclusive. So it'll come PC, and I'm not sure about PlayStation, but yeah, on the later dates. I need to go check that out and see what's up. And if there's more information that is released about the game, I'll be sure to present it here if I decide to, which I probably will. You know, I've been wanting to do a little expansion on my channel to talk about games, but still continue my playthroughs on certain games. Alright, and the next one is State of Decay 2. Now, I saw the trailer for State of Decay 2, and I was really pumped for that one. It kind of looks similar to, it still looks kind of the same as State of Decay, but it looks more clean, more fresh. I hope it's 60 FPS, because 30 FPS is alright. I think the only problem with State of Decay was that it stutters a lot when you load into the games, and it's rendering the area. Terrible driving. And it's rendering the area, and some of the enemies were actually redone. For example, the Juggernauts, also known as the Big Ed, I think it's called Big Ed, or Big Un. I think it's Big Un. Anyways, they actually changed them up quite a bit. He doesn't look like a farmer anymore, like a bald fat farmer. It's more of a fat, big, like regular person that you would find on the street, and his size is still huge. You know, if you were he would look like someone who sat on the couch, ate all day, watched TV, never went to work. It's like that type of person. But yeah, there's Down the Feral's back, which is a pain in the butt if you played State of Decay 1, the first one. So every time I heard his voice, I was ready to just get in my car and just drive off. I wasn't sticking around for that and tear me to pieces. And the next game that I'm gonna talk about is Cuphead. Now, Cuphead, apparently, I've looked a little into this, is that it went dark. It was announced like a long time ago, but they went dark about it, so people thought like, oh, they dropped it, it's never gonna happen. But yeah, that looks pretty good, you know. And never seen a game like that. If you guys have seen a game like that, mention it to me, because I would like to know, and maybe hopefully it's available on Xbox or something like that. It looks really unique, you know. It's like those old style Disney Mickey Mouse cartoon, but it's co-op, which I can play with my friend and make videos, and it's like filled with bosses pretty much, and I really love my bosses. So that's a game that I'm looking forward to playing. And next up is Halo Wars 2 Awakening. Alright, so this one wasn't announced in the Xbox conference. It was actually announced today on Monday, and it is basically an Xbox, the Xbox One's Halo Wars 2. It's an expansion, like it says, Awakening, which they are finally bringing back the Flood, which they were basically needed. I really wanted the Flood to come back, because I really enjoyed fighting against the Flood, and at the same time, the Flood missions are the ones that really spooked me, terrified me as a kid. And in Halo 2 and Halo 3, I kind of I tried to avoid these Flood missions because they're creepy as hell. Like, I go in there knowing that I'm by myself to fight all these infected zombie-like creatures. Very terrifying. But yeah, so that's coming to Halo Wars 2, and some people are saying that since it's an expansion, those who are Ultimate Edition or Season Pass holders will not be getting it for free. They'll have to pay for it, which, you know, I'm an Ultimate Edition holder. I have the Season Pass and all that, now I have to pay for it, knowing that I got the Ultimate Edition. I'm not sure. I'm not too happy about that, to be honest. Not really happy. I deserve this expansion for free. I paid up. I paid up. But hopefully they'll sort that out, whether or not it will be free for the season pass holders or not. Hopefully it is, and if it's not, hopefully the price is reasonable. Sea of Thieves, this one I'm a little iffy about, you know. I'm not sure whether I'm gonna get it or not, so I'm gonna wait till more gameplay is released, because it kind of gives off a No Man's Sky feel. So, you know, I'm gonna wait till more gameplay is announced, it's shown, and then I'll make my final decision on that. But as far as what the trailer showed, it's heavily PvP. I think it's just PvP, and it looks kind of fun, you know. But like I said, I'm gonna wait for more gameplay. So next up, I'm actually gonna talk about the Xbox X, which I am definitely gonna buy. Now you guys are probably saying, "What a waste of money, Jay." You saw the conference. They aren't announcing any big AAA games for Xbox. Why would you want to buy an Xbox X or just an Xbox? Oh, the acronym's Xbox. Well, that may be true for now, but who knows, down the line they might have a lot of exclusive games, AAA games, and Halo, which I really want to see how it looks like on the Xbox X. And yeah, so that's one of the many reasons why I'm going to get the Scorpio. Am I going to get on a release date? Not too sure. I might wait a few months when the prices go down. But if a good exclusive is announced right away before the release date, then I'm most likely going to get it on release date. And if I do, I'll do a review on it, hopefully, if I remember. But other than that, yeah, that's it for the Xbox X. And the last on the list is actually the Xbox original games becoming backwards compatible with the Xbox, which I am absolutely hyped. Now that means, you guys know what that means. That means you can go dust off the Xbox original games that you have, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Jet Set Radio Future, Mech Assault. All those Xbox original games that you love, oh, San Andreas, especially San Andreas, that you've loved, you can dust it off and insert it into the Xbox, because now you'll be able to play it, which I have been hoping they were gonna announce, which I kind of had an idea they would, since Phil Spencer's little Twitter picture had the original Xbox. So, you know, I kind of saw that coming. But yeah, oh, thank the lords that this is happening. Xbox original coming back. Most of you people are probably saying, why are Xbox going backwards? They should be going forward with new exclusives. Now that's kind of true, but it's not a bad thing for them to continue this trend of allowing old consoles getting their backwards compatible, their games being available to play and conveniently for the Xbox One users. You know, now I won't have to go ahead, disconnect my Xbox One to connect my Xbox 360. Like, there's some of you who do that. I do that. Or in this case, go in the garage, try to find where my Xbox original is at, and having to connect it here in my small little room. You know, it's a big hassle. Or people will say, just use your Xbox 360 to play Xbox original games. But like I said, it's very convenient for me to just insert the Xbox original game just on the go, just quickly, without wasting time on connecting, disconnecting, and all that. So yeah, that's what I'm happy about. I'm really happy, you know, and hopefully down the line they go ahead and announce AAA games, exclusives, you know. And other than that, it's pretty much it. Those are all the stuff that I'm really looking forward to this year, or in this case, early 2018. I need to really go check when those games are being released. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, what do you guys enjoyed about the E3 as far as PlayStation, Xbox, Bethesda, Ubisoft goes? All right, you know, yeah. What are you looking forward to this year or next year? You know, what kind of games did you wish they would show at E3? And what are your thoughts in this overall E3 conference? Is it the best one yet? Is it the worst? In my opinion, it was okay, you know. I wouldn't say okay. It's below okay, you know. It's like it gets a D grading, you know. It was very underwhelming, you know. For Xbox, I was actually did pretty good, you know. It's all right. But as far as the rest goes, they have a lot of catching up to do. Ubisoft tried to pick things up, hype things up a little bit more. But yeah, but that was pretty much it. Your thoughts, leave in the comment section below. And yeah, that will be it for today's Casual Drive. I'll see you guys next time when I go ahead and talk about one of these games further in depth and what to expect. See ya.